Hey vinyl community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. Today's video is going to be vinyl finds for the month of August. And I also have some DVDs and a CD that I picked up this month. So let's get started. First up, this is Nirvana, Keep You in a Jar. This is a FM broadcast live at U4 Vienna, Austria, November 22nd, 1989. But really good sounding, great stuff. This is an early show with Chad Channing on drums. They do School, Scoff, Love Buzz, Floyd the Barber, Dive, About a Girl, Spank Through, Big Cheese, Sappy, Breed, and Been a Son. But really good stuff from Nirvana. If you like Nirvana, you ought to check this one out because it sounds great. So there you go, Nirvana live. And up next, this is the Melvins Lysol. This originally came out in 1992. Yeah, 1992. Yeah, really good. The usual down-tuned guitars from the Melvins, really heavy sounds, but really good. When this album was first released, the title of the album was Lysol, like the disinfectant cleaning, Lysol, and they printed up all these covers. This is a different cover now, but the original covers, they printed them all up with spelling of Lysol, you know, Lysol, and then they called the Lysol company and asked permission to use the name, and they said no. So they had to recall all the album covers and redo them. But yeah, this is a great album. If you like the Melvins, you probably like this. It's pretty good. Like I said, nice and heavy, down-tuned guitars. The Melvins Lysol. Up next, this is Ace of Spades by Motorhead. This came out in 1980. Yeah, really good stuff. Almost close to being punk. I'd call it like hard rock, but it's really close to being punk. But yeah, it's Ace of Spades, Love Me Like a Reptile, Shoot You in the Back, Live to Win, Fast and Loose, Fire, Jailbait, Bite the Bullet. All of it's really good. If you like Lemmy, if you like Motorhead, you'd probably like this one. You probably already have this if you are a Motorhead fan. Great album. And the next four are compilations. I've been picking up a lot of these lately. But the first one here, this is Poppies, Assorted Finery from the First Psychedelic Age. This was a Record Store Day release from 2019, but it's really good. It's got some really good stuff on it. Buffy St. Marie does the title song, Poppies, and that's followed by a band called Southwest FOB that does a song called Smell of Incense, which was also covered by the West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band. But yeah, really good stuff. If you like Psych, this is all stuff from the 60s. So yeah, really good stuff. Poppies. There you go. And the next one is, this is called Get Me Home for Tea. Rare psychedelic rock from the UK. This one, I really like this one a lot. It's got some really good stuff on it. It's got Tomorrow, Doing Revolution, The Idle Race, the Artwoods. In case you don't know, the Artwoods were formed by a guy named Art Wood, who is the older brother of Ronnie Wood. And yeah, they've been around for since the early 60s. But here they do a psychedelic song called In the Deep End. But yeah, it also has Rainbow Folly, July, and The Game. But really good stuff. Really, if you like UK psych from the 60s, this is a good one to get. And if you're wondering about the title, it comes from the Beatles' It's All Too Much, that was on the Yellow Submarine soundtrack. And there's a line in the song that says, show me that I'm everywhere and get me home for tea. That's where the title came from. But yeah, really good stuff. Like I said, if you like British psych from the 60s, this is a good one to check out. Next one, this is Electric Sugar Cube Flashbacks, Volume 3. This got some really good stuff on it. The Wheels, Bad Little Woman, which has been covered by a million different garage bands. But also Southern Sound, Mickey Finn, the Night Riders, The Smoke, who do a song called My Friend Jack. The Wheels, again, doing a version of Gloria. The last two songs on side 2, the one track is by a band called The Thoughts. The song's called All Night Stand. And the last song is Ray Davies doing a demo of the same song. So Ray Davies wrote that song, but I don't believe the Kinks ever recorded that. But there is a Ray Davies demo version of it on here. But yeah, really good. If you like garage psych, this one would be a good one to check out. And another one in the same series, Electric Sugar Cube Flashbacks. I believe this is the first one. Excuse me. This one is divided into two sides. Side 1 is a punk side, and side 2 is the acid side. And the only thing about this series is sometimes they put the same songs on different volumes. Like this one has 3 songs on it that are on the other volume that I just showed. But this also has some really good stuff. The Mickey Finn, The Wheels again, Wimple Winch, the Kubas, and Family. Family is a really good UK folk psych band. And who else is on here? Fleur-de-Lis and the Attack. The Attack is really good. I have an album by them. But yeah, really good stuff. Electric Sugar Cube Flashback. So check it out if you're into garage psych. So that's it for the comps. Next up, this is Budgie, Night Flight. This is from 1981. Yeah, really good heavy hard rock. These guys are British. They've been around since I think the late 70s maybe. But yeah, really good stuff. Songs are like I Turn to Stone, Keeping a Rendezvous, Reaper of the Glory, She Used Me Up, Apparatus, Change Your Ways. All really good stuff. If you like Budgie, if you like hard rock, this is a good one to check out. I think Budgie's kind of underrated. They don't get a whole lot of love in the VC. I don't see them shown very often. But yeah, really good stuff from Budgie. And up next, this is The Lost and Found. This is a band from Texas. This came out originally, I think, in 1968. These guys were label mates with the 13th Floor Elevators and the Bubble Puppy and the Golden Dawn. So yeah, it's really good. The title of this album is Forever Lasting Plastic Words. It's on the International Artists label. This is a reissue from probably a few years ago, but really good stuff. Kind of psyche. Well, it is psych, but it's kind of garagey too. But really good stuff. Lost and Found. Forever Lasting Plastic Words. And up next, this is The World of Oz. When I first saw this in the bin, I thought it was a children's album. And after checking on Discogs on my phone, here to find out it's a British psych pop band. And the guy, the singer, I don't know his name, but he sounds very similar to Robin Gibb of the Bee Gees. So this has kind of a Bee Gees feel to it, the 60s era Bee Gees. But yeah, really good stuff on here. The Humgum Tree, The Muffin Man, We've All Seen the Queen, Like a Tear, Willow's Harp. Oh, really good. If you like psych pop and baroque pop, because there is some of that in here too, really worth checking out if you like that kind of stuff. The World of Oz. I think this is the only album they ever released. And up next, this is Van Halen, their first album. Everybody knows this one. This is my first Van Halen album. I've heard this album. I mean, I've heard all the songs on here. The reason I've waited so long to get this album was when this came out, I was working in a record store, and we were told to play this a lot. And I just got really tired of it. And then always hearing all the stuff on the radio and stuff like that. So I got kind of tired of it. But I haven't heard it in a long time. And I saw it in a bin and it was only $15. So I decided, why not? It's a classic. Everybody knows this. It's a really good album from Van Halen, their first album. And up next, this is the Cynics, 12 Flights Up. A really good garage band. This is this was originally released in 1988, and this is a 1994 reissue. But really good stuff. They do a song on here called ABBA, which is not about the Swedish pop band, but that song was originally done by a garage band from the 60s called the Paragons, and they do a really good version of that. But the whole album is really good. Creepin', Yeah, I Know, Took Her Hand, I Never Loved Her, A Basket of Flowers, ABBA, Nothing, Useless, Gloria's Dream. Oh, really good stuff. If you like garage rock, this is a good one to check out. The Cynics, 12 Flights Up. And up next, this is Green on Red, The Killer Inside Me. This one's pretty good. It's not as good as their other album, Gas, Food, and Lodging. I showed that one about a month or so ago. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's got its moments. But if you like Green on Red, you might want to check this one out. It's pretty good. Like I said, not as good as Gas, Food, and Lodging, but it's got its moments. So there you go for that. And the last album here is, this is the Icicle Works, self-titled. This is from 1984 on Arista. This is really good. I'm not really sure who I could compare them with. I would say maybe I want to say The Cure, but not even close to them. But anyway, it's really good 80s alternative rock. Pretty good stuff. The song I like the best on here is called Whisper to a Scream. But the other songs, like In the Cauldron of Love, Nirvana, Lover's Day, A Factory in the Desert, Out of Season, Love is a Wonderful Color. Oh, really good stuff. If you like 80s alternative, you might want to check these guys out. Icicle Works. Really good stuff. And then I picked up this CD. This is Echo and the Bunnymen. It's called Reverberation. This is the one that they did. Ian McCullough had quit the band after, I think, their 5th album, the one that came out after Ocean Rain. Yeah, I think it was just called Echo and the Bunnymen. He quit after that, and they got a new lead singer, and they put this one out. And it's pretty good. It sounds similar to how they sounded before. It's not quite as good as some of their earlier stuff with Ian McCullough, but it's still pretty good. I like this album. I wish they would release this on vinyl, because it's never been put out on vinyl, but it would be cool to have. But there you go. Echo and the Bunnymen, Reverberation. And then I picked up some DVDs this month too. First one up, this is Rolling Stones, Gimme Shelter, classic movie, really good stuff from the Rolling Stones. Then I got this is called CBGBs. This is a dramatization of the events that happened at CBGBs. They got, I can't remember the guy's name. Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman plays Hilly Crystal in here. And yeah, that's him right there. They got, it's kind of cool though, because you see all these supposed to be bands that played at CBGB. There's someone, she's supposed to be Debbie Harry, and this guy's supposed to be Cheetah Chrome from the Dead Boys, and I don't remember his name, but he's the guy that played Harry Potter's friend. What was his name? Ron something. But yeah, this guy, it's kind of funny to see him playing Cheetah Chrome with a dog collar on and stuff. But yeah, it's a really fun movie to watch. Really good. It just tells the story of how CBGB started and the legend that it became. But really good flick if you want to check it out. It's called CBGB. And also I got Beatles, Yellow Submarine, really good. And then this one, this is a documentary about the Velvet Underground. It's really, really good. This was directed by Todd Haynes, and I'm not even sure when this came out. 2021. So there you go. The Velvet Underground. Really good doc on them. If you like the Velvet Underground, check this one out. It's really good. So there you go. So that's it for this week. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks to everybody who subscribed in the last couple of weeks. So that's it for this week, and take care, people. I'll see you later.